I'd like to thank Pixie Spirit's mom for sending me a Canadian hat. Now I can look like I've actually been there, and people think that I'm interested in Canada. No, I've never been, never thought about going. But maybe I'll go now because I've got the hat. Anyway, let's get straight to this video. So, the eagle-eyed of you might notice I'm wearing safety goggles. Don't ever think that I don't listen to you. And also, I bought some gloves. Safety first. Working on this thing, outdoors, next to this abandoned warehouse thing. Running the grinder off the power inverter of this van. Whilst the engine's running so we don't kill the batteries too much. But one of them is done. One hole is done. About to do this one. It is taking a long time. The grinder is, I think, 700 watts ish. The power inverter is 2000, but still not great. And I don't even know what battery capacity it's got. So I'm just taking my time with it and cracking on.
I see a sky with a reindeer car, but I'm running. I see it trembling all too fast.
Alright, so both windows are cut. I'm actually surprised we managed to get them cut in this car park, but we did it. Well, I did it. Not really done out. It's just sat in there. So never put kettle on. Anyway, windows are out. Panels are out. Windows are there. I'm just cleaning up. And then I'm going to pop them in. And then I'm going to tape them in. And then I'm going to leave them. That's it. So here's a top tip for you. Stick your sealant in boiling hot water and let it sit there for a bit and get warm. Then it comes out of your mastic gun a lot easier and it goes on a lot smoother. Because obviously it's -1 today, believe it or not. We've just checked. It feels every bit of -1. But anyway, that sealant is now getting warm. It's going to be more pliable. It's going to go on better. It's going to seal better. Top tip. And there we have it. Windows fitted. Essentially in Alpha's car park. I've taped him up for now. It's not the neatest job, and the reason why it's not the neatest job is because what I didn't realise is that those doors have been painted previously. So I've had to do a bit of a... It's just not as neat as I would have wanted it to be. But I know that the van's getting painted, so it's not a big deal. And I've used gaffer tape to tape them on for now because I know that it's going to be painted and it's not going to make a difference. It shouldn't pull the paint off, but I'd just rather it be on solid now. And also the person whose van it is probably going to be driving away in a few hours' time. And it's colder than I would have liked to be fitting windows. So just as an extra precaution, they're gaffer taped in. But the point of this video isn't to do another window fitting video. So today, myself and Not Impressed Jeff, my adopted father, have got some work to do on a van. Now, it's a bit of a sensitive situation in that a lot of the work was done by somebody else, and the person whose van it is isn't very happy with it. Now, just so you know, I'm not suggesting in any way that the person did anything wrong. This is not any drama towards that person. But anyway, moving on, we've got work to do. That's the important bit. So we've got to change a few things up on a van today. I've got to move a diesel heater. I fitted the diesel heater earlier last year when I was in Stoke. Fitted the diesel heater, but now she's had the van changed around and redone. So now the diesel heater's just sat in the middle of the floor. When I fitted it, it was in a cupboard. So I've got to move that today. When we move that, we've then got to attach a bobble water heater to it, which I'm excited about having a look at because I've not seen a bobble water heater yet. I've not had a chance to fit one. We're fitting the bobble heater to the shower. The shower unit we were going to change, but now somebody else is doing it because they're building a custom fiberglass jobby, and obviously I'm not interested in doing that. I don't have the means to do that. The skylight, there wasn't a skylight in, so we're putting one above the shower, obviously for ventilation. It needs one. It needs some form of ventilation. She happens to have a spare, small, used skylight, so I'm fitting a used skylight above the shower, which is fine. It should be fine. But also there's a max air fan in the van that needs refitting. So I'm going to hopefully refit that without damaging it. Right, bubble heater. I've moved the diesel heater from where it was, and now we're going to plan on where we're going to put it around this area behind the shower rather than in the middle where it was before. This is the old skylight that's now going in the shower, and I've started to cut that out, and believe me, when the drill caught hold of this recycled plastic stuff, it nearly ripped my hand off. Anyway, I'm about to cut through the ceiling. I'll show you the rest in a sec. So here I am, up top on the roof. Because of not fitting the skylight first, and I've had to fit the skylight into a shower first, I've had to drill up through the roof, which is not how I would normally do it, but my 4 holes are here, but this roof rack fouls it, so again, I can't change that. That's just the way it's got to be. So I'm going to chop that brace out, and then join the dots, cut it out, then make any adjustments I've got to gonna make after that. But I do want to show you this, right? Bear in mind that this person has got a 400 quid max air fan that's just been fitted, and I want to show you how it's been fitted. So there you go, like. This is just, look, there's no seal there. It's just lathered on. It's not leaking, but it's just not good. So there you go, look. So basically what I'm going to do is well, refit it. I just hope that it comes off without damaging it. That's it. That's it. I've not sealed it in yet, but that is in. It's an ugly looking thing, but it's what the customer had. So beforehand there was no ventilation in the bathroom whatsoever, and it was made of wood. My understanding is that the shower room is being stripped out and replaced with fiberglass or plastic, but it still needs ventilation, otherwise all the steam's are going to go into the rest of the van. So there we go. I'm going to clean this up, then get the Sikaflex on it. It's the best it's having to clean up some of the excess afterwards. You can see already that water has gotten underneath that mess. So it's just not been fitted that well. I'm not trying to slag anybody off or be disrespectful to anybody, it's just not been fitted that well. So I'm going to do my best to make it better. So all the brown silicone is off, as you can see there. There was clear silicone underneath it, which is not ideal. So I cleaned it all off, cleaned the area, masked it off. I'm going to Sikaflex it, and then peel this masking tape off, and it should be a much neater job. So Sikaflexed, a bit more neat, the actual proper stuff. Silicone over time would dry out and crack, which would have been a disaster. So Sikaflex is UV compliant, I guess. But also I spotted this, which is the wrong thing to use. You should be using the thing that's on mine, the gland. Instead they've used that one, and it was a massive hole that went straight down into the van. So given that we don't have the one of those spare, Sikaflex that motherfucker up as well. But again, this job is about making better something that hasn't been done properly. If we were starting this job from the scratch, everything would be a lot better anyway. So doing what we can with what we've got. So it's been a busy old Coalition Vans couple of weeks. Now I just want to thank everybody for their support in this. I didn't expect it to quite go this way, but I have been inundated with people wanting work done on their vans. Absolutely, like loads, and I've managed to share that work out with all the people involved, so that everybody that wants work doing has got the very best person for the job. I've not finished a website yet, which is what I said I would do in the other video, but Facebook page and Instagram are up. I think for the most part that'll do for now. I don't really want to spend any more money just yet. I want to try and bring in some money, but yeah, busy all week. I've had a variety of things that have needed doing. Even working on one of them Ford things. I worked on one of them, which was nice. And anyway, just wanted to say thank you to everybody involved, and I hope that the future is bright in the Coalition's Vans thing. I've already got 2 full vans that need doing from scratch, which is amazing. I'm not looking for a unit right now to do these vans in, but that's proving a bit difficult given that we're in lockdown. And units are a little bit more expensive than I thought they were going to be. about the possibilities that would bring. We have our own headquarters, which would be somewhere where you lot could bring your vans to have work done, which would be incredible. Anyway, keep it coming. You know, if you need any work doing, obviously we're mainly based in the north of England. However, we are taking on some jobs down south if it's cost effective. But yeah, get in touch. It'd be good to hear from you. I'll see you soon. Bye, Felicia.